Hello everyone, good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. Today I'm also exploring autumn here in Australia, in New South Wales. But while I was heading towards Orange, I decided to take a small break at this beautiful place. It's called Wentworth Cemetery. It's freezing cold up here. And yeah, it's a nice little place next to the highway, so I decided to pull over and to see this beautiful place. It's freezing cold today, and there is no autumn colors. Mostly this area is pretty deserted in the morning, but it's a beautiful place next to the highway, so I thought I might as well take a quick look. All the graves, people who have passed away, they have been given a tranquil place to rest in peace. There are lots of names in the grade curved stones, and I was expecting a few people at least to do their morning walks and things like that, but still too early maybe, and it's also chilling cold, so not many people around. So yeah, that's about it. It's called Wentworth Cemetery. Early hours in the morning. So yeah, I will catch up with you on the next one. We are heading towards Orange. Probably you will see lots of colors today, like you saw during my last week visit to Bathurst. So we are heading further west, and this is a tiny little place if you want to take a quick break. Alrighty, I will catch up with you very soon on the next one. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm exploring the region of Orange, which is about 50 to 60 kilometers west of Bathurst. And Bathurst was the area that I explored last week. If you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and have a look. So right now I am in the park. It's called Botanical Gardens, which is about a couple of kilometers away from the CBD, not too far. And the bigger question is it a good place to see autumn colors? Okay, I think that's what we are going to discuss today. Now, given that you are coming from Sydney, I assume that's about 3.5 hours drive. So should you come here to see autumn colors? Well, you'd probably be a bit disappointed, to be honest. Now, most of the trees actually in this is a very well maintained garden. Like the lawns are, manicured, properly maintained. Lots of trees, tall trees. And if you want to have a walk, it's probably a good idea. There are, it's a very tranquil, very serene, cool place. But this place obviously does not have many Many autumn trees. Okay. It's a good place if you want to just relax and enjoy the environment. An afternoon walk, probably a good idea. But as a place to see autumn colors, probably not particularly a good choice compared to where I have been last week, which is Bathurst. We have been to Blackheath. We have been to the CBD, Russell Street, Seymour Street. So those areas actually are much more beautiful in terms of its richness, the vibrancy of the colors and whatnot. But here you have several contraptions. It's a well-maintained park. Lots of trees. You can, sit down somewhere under the trees. There are different sheds where you can cool down. And yeah, there are a few contraptions. I wouldn't say it's a lake, maybe a pond or something. Okay. And of course, it's very well maintained. So there's lots of flat land. You can just walk all over the flat areas, but I want to take a little detour up hills to show you the bush. So it's not really bushy. When I say bush, there's no bigger bush in this place. It's just a few, like the trees. You can see just a few trees and the weeds and grasses and just growing under the trees. That's what I mean by bush. So it's not really bushy. You can walk. There are paths in between those trees. So if you want to enjoy a walk, well, it's probably not a bad idea. But to see autumn colors, tough luck. So yeah, given that you have to travel about 3.5 hours, I personally wouldn't recommend. Okay, so once again, now there are a few trees which I will show you now. They kind of look nice, but then again, this is only a handful, just a few, and most of the trees are actually green. So it's today actually. When I was coming, it was foggy this morning. It was very thick fog when I was driving, but luckily sun is now shining and sky is clear, the fog is gone. So yeah, there's a couple of trees over here, one behind me. Finally some golden. It actually catches a lot of attention given its lonely positioning. It is in the middle of all the green. There's the only tree with a little bit of golden. So obviously that's gonna catch a lot of attention. But other than that, there are only tall trees. So we're gonna head into the gardens. And again, the garden is very well maintained. Trees have been looked after pretty well, I should say. And just over here, on the right side of the entrance, There is a little place. You got a couple of autumn trees. A tiny little place. We got a few trees that are rich with very vibrant colors. You got beautiful red, fiery orange, okay, golden, the one you saw behind, and there's one with very rich, vibrant red. So this is on the right side of the entry, and you have some colors in this area. Okay, so as we continue our walk, this is the only place where you can see the beautiful colors shining in bright sunlight. But other than that, there is not many places to go around to see the colors. So the question is, should you drive 3.5 hours to see this while you have better places nearby? So personally, well, I don't think I will come, but that's entirely up to you. Okay, so this is the only place, which is again on the right hand side of the entry. This is the only place where you'd be able to see some vibrant colors, but the rest is actually green. You got tall trees, probably eucalyptus trees or Gloucester, whatever. Not very familiar with those trees. So on the right side, one place that kind of has some beautiful bright colored trees. So that's the only attraction. Well, if you're talking about autumn, that's the only attraction in this place, to me at least. So once again, we are at Botanical Gardens. This is the place which actually a lot of people recommend. So I decided to come and have a look myself. But as you can understand, I'm not very impressed by what it has to offer. So my honest opinion would be probably not worth it. Okay, especially when you compare it with Blackheath, Wentworth Street. It's, in terms of its beauty, I would say a lot more richer. Okay, compared to what we can see over here. So on the left side, where I was at the beginning, is all green trees. But on the right side, we have a little bit of vibrant colors to see during this autumn season. Okay, so that's the Botanical Gardens, and again, it's cool breeze blowing today. Weather is pretty good. If you enjoy walking outdoors, if you enjoy sightseeing, definitely worth a visit. But to see autumn colors, I'm very divided. Unlike, I'll probably not spend that many hours to see autumn colors here. That would be my personal position. So thank you for tuning in, and we will explore other places, and you will get to see a few more places as I continue my journey throughout the day. Okay, so I will catch up with you very soon. So let me show you one more time. So yeah, the right side, this is the right side of the entry, and as you can see behind me, that's the area where we have some autumn colors during the autumn season to entertain us at the Botanical Gardens at Orange. Thank you for joining, and I will catch up with you on the next one. Hi guys, welcome back. Once again we are tracing autumn in the region of Orange, and the place where I am right now is called Cook Park. It's pretty much within the CBD, and also a very tranquil, very serene, very deserted park. A couple of people here and there, but not many obviously. But what is interesting is that in the tree there are some birds. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, upside down. They're definitely not bats. I'm not very familiar with these birds, but they don't seem to be like bats. But yeah, so a little bit of chirping of the birds, and of course the leaves, the autumn leaves fallen all over. So when you walk, it's crunchy, it makes a little bit of noise. But of course, the bigger question, obviously, I think, what we have been discussing before, should you spend 3 hours, given that you are coming from Sydney, should you spend, like more than 3.5 hours to come over here in the region of Orange to see the autumn colors? Well, my answer, as you can imagine, is definitely no. There are better places, nearby places. So yeah, there are colors, but not spectacularly beautiful. Okay, so we have been at the Botanical Garden just half an hour ago, and now I'm at Cook Park. So right behind me there are a few trees that has nice colors, vibrant, rich. It's a good place if you wanna, have a picnic and things like that. Maybe the Botanical Garden is probably the same thing. But driving all the way, spending 3.5 hours from Sydney to come over here, well, probably not worth it. Okay, but when I was coming, I was driving, I believe it was Hill Street. We'll go, I will pull over. I kind of saw some nice colors, so I'll probably go next in that on that street. So other than a couple of places here and there, well, probably not very exciting place to see autumn colors. I'm looking for better suggestions. If you have better suggestions, let me know. But for me, 3.5 hours to come here to see, to be honest, pretty average. Okay, the colors are pretty average. Again, it's a like a park, pretty deserted, not many people around. Few people, but not many. So there are lots of empty places. Probably you can, come and sit down and chill. That's something you can do, obviously. But driving all the way just for the sake of seeing autumn colors, yeah, I'll probably not gonna do it. Okay, so yeah, not bad, definitely not bad. But when it comes to alternatives, if you think about, okay, look, is there a better alternative? Is this a better alternative compared to Bathurst or say Blackheath? Blackheath is much closer to CBD, like I'm talking about Sydney. Okay, much closer. And the only problem with all those places is with Blackheath is that it is extremely busy. Okay, it's super busy, so that might be an issue. But if you don't mind the people, the crowd, then perhaps not a bad idea just to stick to Bathurst. But if you have time, obviously you can explore, and it's just a day trip mostly. You can come in the morning and go back by the same day. So yeah, Cook Park, some beautiful colors, obviously. Nice. I kind of like the smell as well. And the birds, they're everywhere, upside down. I think you can see it from here. Okay, right up there on the trees. So definitely not bad. Definitely not a bad place. You got vibrant golden colors, red, not much red though. Orange, a little bit of orange, but mostly golden. This place has lots of golden colors and not many people around. Just a few here and there, but mostly deserted. So you can obviously come and enjoy a picnic. I'm not sure if you can do barbecue over here. Yeah, not 100%. But obviously you can sit down, lots of tables. Okay, lots of tables. And there you go, there are lots of birds right above my head, just over there. I think this is where you can see them, see most of them. Once again, lots of birds. Let me know what kind of bird is this. Upside down. Probably not bats, because I don't know if bats are actually active during the day. Again, I'm not familiar with these birds, but they're kind of that kind of looked like unusual. Normally birds are active, like the birds that are active during the day, they are like, you know, the normal birds, but these birds that look, don't, they're hanging upside down. So I think you can see it now. So that's about it. Cook Park, orange. And we're still tracking down the autumn in New South Wales. So I will catch up with you on the next one. Bye for now. Hi guys, so welcome back. So once again we are tracing autumn colors. So right now I am in the intersection of Phillip Street and Hill Street, and of course this is one of the streets that actually caught my eye. So I decided to pull over, and there are some very beautiful, gorgeous colors. So I'm going to walk down, and I hope that you guys can enjoy. You guys will enjoy some of the very beautiful, very nice colors during this vibrant autumn season. But the problem is obviously it's a lot of traffic, okay, on this side of the road. So yeah, I need to be a little bit careful, of course. So this is basically when I was, before I was, first I was at Botanical Gardens, and then I went to, when I was going from Botanical Gardens to Cook Park, that's when I actually saw this side of the street, and I thought, okay, I might as well, you know, pull over and do a quick walkthrough. So yeah, finally some beautiful colors. So the bigger question that we have been, you know, trying to solve, the bigger puzzle, should I say, is it really worth to, you know, come all the way? Like, considering that you are coming from Sydney, that's about 3.5 hours drive, close to 4 hours drive. So is it really worth it to, you know, come all the way for these colors? Now, the only bigger issue is here is that the street is nice, and also it's like, you know, not much, it's not very crowded. You can see the rich colors, very, very vibrant, very rich, excellent colors. So no dramas with the colors, and also it is pretty deserted, not many people around, which is great. If you want to take pictures, then definitely one of the places that you can come and, you know, quickly take a photo without much distraction, which is good. And again, it's just, you can park anywhere on the street, so no issues with the access at all. And the colors are absolutely gorgeous, I should say. They're fabulous. Okay, we have some, like I have seen like the reds and oranges, but golden, this looks pretty cool actually. Okay, so from Phillip Street behind me, like this is Hill Street, and the intersection was Phillip Street where I was, and the colors, as you can see, that's very gorgeous, very nice. So no dramas whatsoever for access or, you know, distraction-free environment. Now, timing, it can be one of the issues. This is middle of May as I'm recording the video, and colors are pretty good, but the frustrating thing, I should say, or not so great thing, is that these trees, they are not on both sides. Okay, just only a few. In the middle somewhere, they are like sparsely located, like one over here and the next one is not like they are not laid out all over the street on both sides. So see the colors, they're absolutely gorgeous. So Lister Drive, this one on Phillip Street. So this is the area where I am now, and it's very nice. So we're still walking, it's still got a few further down. Again, it's all on the hill street, but these trees are not like covering both sides of the street. So there is a kind of a trade-off. So 3.5 hours drive for this. I'm kind of divided, you know. I would still like to see like both sides of the street, like gorgeous colors everywhere. That would be my ideal case, which I haven't found yet. So if you know such a place, let me know so that I can show it to everyone. But as of now, I haven't found it. Again, we are still on the hill street. You can see the colors are delicious. They're very nice. And that's the only problem. Okay, other than that, I love the golden colors. Very nice over here. Like previously, like if you go to Bathurst, for instance, fiery oranges and red, gorgeous colors, but not much golden. But if you can, you know, do the timing for Meadow Flat, for instance, could be a different story. Meadow Flat was like by the time when I was there on 13th, like last week, and it was like a kind of like the leaves have fallen off. It went gray. Okay, so I couldn't pinpoint the timing, but right now this is 22nd, yeah. Today as I am recording, still we got some beautiful vibrant golden colors around Hill Street, Phillip Drive, Phillip Street or Phillip Drive, and Lister Drive, the one just up further up. So that's about it. So let me know if you have a bit different, like a better place, and I will catch up with you on the next one. Bye for now. Hi guys, once again I got a different place now. It's Lake Canobolas. Again, we are tracing the autumn colors in the region of Orange, and this is the lake. It's called Lake Canobolas, and in the afternoon hours we have some very beautiful golden colors in the trees, very rich, very vibrant colors. So this is basically a lake, big lakes, where people are fishing with hooks, and very vast, very expansive area. I believe you can walk your dogs, so kind of a dog park, and you can obviously do barbecue as well. Got some spots for doing barbecues. So a good place for doing picnics during this season. Obviously the colors are right now pretty cool, pretty nice, very rich, very vibrant, and once again not at all crowded, very deserted actually, only just a handful of people. But I'm recording it on the weekdays, so weekend might be a different story altogether. But if you want to come and visit this place, I think you got lots of, and no issues with parking, you got lots of space. So definitely worth the visit. Once again, like should you spend 3.5 hours to come here? Again, it's a personal choice. I think for 3.5 hours, this can be a little bit too much. Okay. But the colors during the afternoon hours, the colors are just mind-blowing. It can't be anything better than this. Okay. So if you have, once again, if you have a better place in mind, definitely let me know. But I see this place as one of the places that I'd probably come back, even if it's 3 hours drive. But then again, not all the trees. Ideally, I'd like to see all the trees with the rich colors during the autumn season. But sometimes not all the wishes can be granted. So at least we have some relatively rich settings when it comes to relaxations and traveling and enjoying the sceneries and all those things. So yeah, probably worth a visit. And again, the leaves are very crunchy. All the leaves started to fall, they're falling off. So as you walk, crunchy. I like the noise. And again, very well maintained park. Definitely. That side of the park is actually not very rich in colors, or at least I can't see much. But as you enter to your right hand side, it is gorgeous. It is very beautiful. Okay, the afternoon hours. And if you have any kind of hobbies, if you enjoy fishing, then you can come here for a day trip and catch some big fish. Who knows? So pretty much that side is where all the dramas are. This side is not so exciting, at least not during the autumn season. But the other side, the right side, is pretty nice. And I think most of the people that are here, they probably came from Sydney as well. So I can see some cars are leaving, so they're probably like this afternoon hours, about 3 o'clock as we are doing the recording. So they're leaving probably so they can go home about 6-7 o'clock. So as a day trip, it is not a bad idea. Okay, rich colors, vibrant autumn season, and 3.5 hours drive. Okay, so Lake Canobolas, Orange. Thank you for joining, and I will catch up with you on the next one. Bye for now.